The smarter you are, the harder LinkedIn becomes for you. That sounds strange, right? Because you would ordinarily think more knowledge is equals to more growth, more experience is more visibility. But that's not how this game works on LinkedIn. I've been on LinkedIn for 4 years now, have helped over 100 people build really cool personal brands, and experience contradicts that elite theory. In fact, some of the smartest people, the CEOs, the founders that I know are the most invisible people on LinkedIn. So let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever felt like you have value, but you just don't know how to express it online? If yes, then this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to show you why smart people struggle on a platform like LinkedIn, and more importantly, I'm going to show you how to fix that problem. And the third reason I'm going to show you in this video is the one that people never realize. Let me show you first the paradox of intelligence. The smarter you are, the more you see things from different angles, nuances, and complexities. You don't just see one way to explain something, you see 5, 10, sometimes you see 20. You're that smart. And because of that, you hesitate, you overthink, you delay. Meanwhile, someone with less experience is posting the same ideas in a simple way, and they are growing faster than you are growing. So let us sink in for a minute. Then I will show you how to simply win this game of content on LinkedIn. Because in a moment, I will show you the exact shift that solves this problem. But first, let's break down the traps that are currently holding you back. Here are 3 traps that smart people like you and me fall into. Trap number 1: perfectionism disguised as intelligence. You want your ideas to be complete, accurate, well thought out. So you keep refining, you keep editing, you keep improving. But here is the problem with that. While you're perfecting your content, you are not publishing, you're overthinking. And the question is, how many ideas have you had in the last 7 days that never made it to LinkedIn? Exactly. The worst part is I've met people who have over 50 bright ideas in their Google Doc or their notes, but none of the ideas ever made it to the public. It's kept somewhere in the diary. That is lost opportunities, because ideas are like seeds. When you sow them online, they have the potential to produce ripple effects, impressions, visibility, leads, prospects, inbound opportunities, or at the best, your ideas can be teaching and helping somebody. Trap number 2: overcomplicating simple ideas. Because you understand things deeply, you explain them in a complex way. But your audience, they don't need complexity. They need clarity, because they don't have time. Let me show you a test your content must pass. Can a 10-year-old read your post and understand it? If not, you are losing people, because LinkedIn rewards clarity, not complexity. You are a better communicator when you can teach things or say things in the simplest of language. Trap number 3: thinking more than you're expressing. Now, this is subtle. You consume, you think, you analyze, but you don't express enough. Endless consumption, zero production. You're a content consumer and not a content producer. And the truth is, online, you don't get rewarded for what you know. You get rewarded for what you share. There are people with less knowledge than you getting more opportunities simply because they are visible and their ideas are visible. So, if these are the traps, the question is, what then is the solution? Because clearly, if I tell you just start posting, that is not enough to help you right now. So here is the shift that changes everything for you on LinkedIn. If you're smart but struggling on LinkedIn, here is what I need you to do. Number 1, simplify your thinking. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. And that's not an insult. It is standard communication principle coming from a person who has a first degree and a master's degree in communication. So instead of you trying to sound impressive, I want you to start trying to be understood. Number two, lower the bar for publishing. Not every post has to be brilliant. Not every post has to be perfect. In fact, they say perfectionism is a thief of progress. Some posts are just reps because clarity comes from movement, not thinking. Number three, increase your volume of expression. You don't find your voice by waiting, you find it by posting. Let me ask you something I want you to think about. What if the version of you that grows on LinkedIn is on the other side of your next 100 posts? Will you start posting today? Let me leave you with this action point. The goal on LinkedIn is not to prove how smart you are. It is to make people feel like, wow, this person understands me. Because the people who win on LinkedIn, they are not the smartest, they are the clearest. So here is one challenge I have for you in this video. Take one idea you have been overthinking and post it today. If possible, post it now. And if today is too late for you to post it, go schedule it now and let it go live tomorrow. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be clear enough for the person reading it to understand. And if you're serious about building your personal brand on LinkedIn, hit the subscribe button to this channel, because in my subsequent videos, I will show you how to turn your ideas into visibility, authority, and real opportunities. Thank you for sticking with me in this video up until this point. I'll see you in my next video. In the meantime, go make that post that you have been overthinking.